Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and thank you very much for watching our videos. And today we're going to finally found me a 3-pound chicken now, and it says I can put between a 3 and a 4-pound chicken in this cook row here. We're going to see because it's going to be a tight fit. But here's the rotisserie spits, and we're going to do one on the rotisserie here and see how it turns out. Now the last couple that we've done in this thing has been, we just roasted one, or air fried one, or whatever you want to call it. And then of course we've done the chicken thighs and stuff like that. And they've all turned out delicious. So we're going to try rotisserie one and see how it turns out. I've got a feeling if I can get it to fit in there, it'll turn out really good. So, first thing we need to do is sort of rinse this bird off. And now it has no giblets or anything down in it, so that's just as good because didn't need them anyway. And there's an extra feather in case you want to work on your pillow. You got an extra feather there to work with. So, let's rinse this young lady off here and see how it's going to look. Get all down there. Make sure you don't have any little loose stuff down in there that's left over, you know. And rinse them off. Rinse her off good. All right, now we'll see if I can get her dried off some here. Pick off any little specks you see of anything, you know. Get it good and dry, get it real good and dry as you can. A few more little feathers you got to get in there. Like I say, if you're working on your pillow, you know, you got some extra feathers there. Now, part's about done. Now let's get to putting some spices on this young lady here, get her all spiced up. Okay, now today I'm busy using a part of this lemon here. I'm going to use this LAWRY'S seasoned salt. I'm going to use this all-purpose chicken seasoning. I'm going to use some black pepper, and I'll put some onion up in there. So now, let me get some of this lemon and onion cut and put in this cavity. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to put a 1/4 of a stick of butter in here. Okay, now first thing we'll do is put this 1/4 stick of butter down this cavity here. Push it down there as far as I can because I'm going to need some more room here. There you go, that's done in there really good. Okay, now we'll put a piece of this lemon in here. I'm going to put a wedge of this onion I've got cut out here. And now we're going to start putting some spices on him. Let me move my lemon and my onion out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to spray a little bit of olive oil on him here on the back. Let me cut this little piece off right here. Nobody seems to want to see it. There, now that's gone. Okay, now we'll put a little pepper on him. Now we'll put some of this LAWRY'S all-purpose chicken seasoning on him. I'll put just a little bit of LAWRY'S seasoned salt on her. Alright, I want to see if I can get this rubbed in pretty good here. Get all up under the arms and on the thighs. Let's do it real good here. I'm going to flip her over. Now you got to wash your hands before you do anything else, because you can't be touching these things. Even though I got gloves on, you still got to wash your hands. Okay, now I'm going to spray this side with a little bit of oil here. Now we'll go back to the pepper. Look at this LAWRY'S all-purpose season, chicken season. And last but not least, a little bit of this LAWRY'S seasoned salt here. Now, we'll work this in real good, like I said, get it all over, down into little nooks and crannies and stuff. All over the wings and the legs. Just get her all dressed up here. Alright, now, you gotta wash your hands again. That's the thing about with chicken. You touch the chicken, you wash your hands. Touch the chicken, you wash your hands. Wash your hands and touch the chicken, you gotta go back and wash your hands again. Okay, now I'm gonna try to tie these legs up here. So I just made me a little loop in this one here, and the one end of the string here. Wrap around that leg like that. And we'll pull it up tight. Wrap it around this one. Now let's go keep that chicken pretty tied up right there now. That's not going to come loose, and that's going to be important in this rotisserie. So now we're going to do the wings the same way. So let me cut me another piece of string. Okay, now we've got this young bird all tied up, and let's see if we can get this spit rod through here. And now I've already got the, whatever you call it, little thing on the end of it here to go up in here. Let's see if we can get it on through. I wish it had a point on it, but it doesn't. But that seems like it done fairly good. Now you gotta get it in the center as much as you can. That looks pretty good right there. Now, let's get this one up here. You gotta clean this off a little bit here, because now this goes against your gear in there. So, get it got right down in here. I'm gonna scoot them over a little bit, because like I said, I want it in the middle. Because if you don't get it in the middle, you're gonna be in trouble. See, it always looks so much easier than this on TV, you know. Okay, now that seems to be centered up pretty good. Now let's see if we can get it in this cooker over here. Okay, now I put some cooking spray on this grill pan here, because if all it drops down there, I don't want anything to burn to it, you know. And so now this thing has these little grooves down here. Now that has to be go in the gear side, which happens to be on the left hand side. So I put it in just a little bit ahead of the right hand side here, and let it slide in there. And I swear I don't think that's going to hold, because that's falling down too much. So I'm going to take it out and do something else with it. Hold on. Okay, now I got Kay in here. She tied it up. She ties stuff up better than I can. So we'll slip it in here now. Just like that. And it's in that gear there. Now let me clean my hands again. Alright, now we're going to shut the door on this thing. We'll turn on this power here. We'll hit this rotisserie. It says 15 minutes. We're going to run the time on up further than that. We're going to put at least 30. Alright, and now the temperature, we're going to leave it at 370. Alright, and then we'll hit the power button there, and there it goes. Alright, and it's turning right around. Let me see if I can turn the light on. There. Now you can see it. Now it's touching the drip pan just a little, the wing is touching the drip pan just a little bit when it goes around, but it's clearing everything on the top. So I'm just going to let it go. That looks pretty well balanced. That looks about as balanced as you go get a 3-pound chicken in there. So we'll be back. But while we're waiting, if y'all can, enjoy our channel and give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. And thank you again for watching our videos. It means so much to us. Okay, it's been going for 16 minutes now. Let's look and see what it looks like in here. Oh yeah, it's starting to sizzle away. I mean, you can tell it's got a long ways to go, but it's coming right along. So we'll shut this lid back, door back, whatever you want to call it, and let it get to rotating again. You see that thing, that little bird going around and around. She's looking up. We'll be back. Okay, now that's down to 2 minutes, just for the heck of it. Let's see if we can get some kind of little thermometer reading here, temperature reading, whatever you want to call it. See about how close we are. Alright, now inside this thigh here, now it says it's up to 160. Inside this breast here, it's only about 130. Alright, let me check this thigh one more time. I'm bound to hit a bad a bone or something. Yeah, okay, that's 140. So, right now, before we do anything else, we'll go ahead and add some time to it. You gotta shut the door, and we'll put another, we'll put it to a total of 22 minutes. Okay, that's 20 minutes added to the 30 minutes. That's 50 minutes, I think. So, it might not take that long, but we'll be back in a minute and check it. Okay, now we're down to 8 minutes left to go here on this, and this will make, like I said, a total of 50 minutes. But the and the temperature is getting real close to 160, 65. And so I'm gonna run the temperature on up some to 400 degrees, just so this skin's going to crisp up real nice on the outside. So we'll give it the other 8 minutes at 400 degrees, and we'll see what we got. Okay, now we're down less than a minute here on this 50-minute cook. Now it was 48 minutes at 370 degrees, and the last 8 minutes I bumped the temperature up to 400. And that bird is she is really looking good now. So in just a couple of seconds we'll see. And by the way, when you're watching this video, if you can, leave us a comment down below, tell us what you think. You know, so well, we like chicken. Okay, now to come to the end of that cook. Now it takes it just a minute to do this just for a second or two. I don't know why. I just sort of cool itself down just a little bit, I guess. And there it goes. Now it's finished. So we drop this lid. Now let's see how it is to get out. We're going to put these little things back here and try our best not to get burnt. There it came. Oh, don't that look like a good looking little bird right there now? Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Let me get it over here so I can turn them over. That's just a nice looking chicken. Now we're going to get these spit rod out of here. And so first thing we're going to do is turn this little knob here. Do not touch that with your hands this time because it is hot, hot. So get your little pot holder here. See if I can turn it with that. Nope. Well, I got another solution. Okay, now I'm just going to take my handy dandy little pliers here, put there on that little screw and turn it. Okay, till it's good and loose. There we go. Go ahead and get the other one loose. You don't want to touch it yet. Now, get it like this. Do that. Now let's get us a knife and cut into this bad girl right here. Okay, now let's see if we can get some of this string off of here. Got so much on it. Oh, that wing is just pulling apart right there. That's a good sign. You can come off the leg. Stick a fork in this thing so I can hold her better. I think somebody needs to sharpen the knife. Oh, this is ridiculous right here now. Okay, now we got the string off there. You can see this bird here is just coming apart. Look at this. And look how juicy that is. You won't go anywhere and find a chicken any juicier than this one is. Done through and through. That's going to fill the plate up with juice. See that? That's a nice looking piece of chicken right there. Alright, now that about does it for this little video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it for you. And now this was barely over 3 pounds. And this cooker won't take nothing much bigger than that. So if you go have a rotisserie chicken, keep that in mind. You don't have it much over 3 pounds because it's just not going to do it unless you can tie it up better than what I did some way or another. But anyway, till next time, hope y'all have a real good and safe day and come back and see us soon. And thank you again for watching our videos. So, goodbye now.